Hi everybody, it's Rachel Augusta, and I work with animals who are sick, injured, diseased, or have been abused. And in addition to that, I help you work with your own. It's the last weekend of summer, Labor Day weekend, before a lot of kids have to go back to school. So everyone's out. The lake's really busy today. And I'm making a video about structure and consistency and ritual. So whether you have human children or not, you know that summer is a time, because you've been through it yourself, summer is a time of freedom for kids. This is when we get to, or kids get to do whatever they want, for the most part. My time era. My parents were like, sure kid, do what you want, eat what you want, live the way you want. And I think that's probably still pretty true. So kids don't have to be up early, so they stay up late. And when they do wake up, they dive into cartoons, if kids even watch cartoons these days. They dive into games and junk food. And you're listening to this thinking, why is Rachel talking to me about human children and gaming and summers? Well, because this actually applies to your animal companions as well. So some of us are really good about setting up structures, and we have systems in place for them. And maybe some of us haven't been very good about it, and every day is like summer for them, which is great, except that's usually when behavioral issues arise. Just like with human kids, right? So kids, whether they're human or furry or feathered or scaled or whatever, and adults, myself included, we thrive with consistency and structure, and when we have a ritual in place. And this is something I teach in my Class Family Academy while I'm teaching my students how to massage their animals. Choosing a time of day, a day out of the week, or a time out of the day that's going to be really helpful for their animal to know, yes, this is what we're doing. We are massaging now. It gets them in a mind frame. In the same way, you can't constantly change your child's bedtime hour. Like, it can't be 7 p.m. one night, 10 p.m. another night, midnight another, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. one night. Like, having a set schedule so that there's no debate, there's no argument. This is the schedule. This is when you go to bed. Do this with your animal companions as well. Now, a lot of behavioral issues could be totally avoided if these structures were in place. One of the things I get called about a lot are dogs pooping and peeing in the house. But the humans don't actually have set potty breaks in place. So the animals don't actually know when they're going to be taken out. So if you have a dog that's pooping or peeing in the house, choose a time of day. Choose multiple times of day when you take them out. And most of the time it will solve this problem. Now, if your animal just starts suddenly peeing or pooping in the house, they might have health issues, and that's something to look into. Just a disclaimer there. But what I'm talking about is structure and rituals. So if you want to massage your animal and you really want them to get into it, choose a time of day. Choose a time of day to have a good play. Choose a day out of the week that is, maybe this is our walk day. Choose bedtimes, choose feeding times, and put those structures in place. Your animals are going to thrive. You're going to know what's happening, and it alerts you actually if things are wrong. If you have structures in place, then you'll know if something is actually up when it is up, just like we would with our human kids. Like, if your human kids normally always wake up at a certain hour and they're not, you might know that maybe they're not feeling well. Maybe they're not getting enough sleep. Maybe they're not eating the right foods. Like, it helps you really figure out who they are, and it helps them thrive. So, in the comments below, whether you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, in my newsletter, on my blog, in the comments, list out some of your rituals. It might inspire other people. And maybe the ritual is the time of day that you do massage, or the day of the week that you go for a good long run, or the time of day that you get your snuggles in. List out what some of your rituals are, because I think it will be really helpful to other people. And share, comment, tell me what you think, and enjoy the last days of summer. Bye.